I'm on the 2D feature. See how I'm off the line? But how do you know that I know that I pretty much have it spot on? Can y'all tell how I would know that?
No, because I can't see the green line.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
See the green line to my
right
left?
to the left.
But see how it's parallel?
Yep, it's
I mean,
straight
I almost
down.
nailed it.
Yeah.
I almost nailed it. So all I have to do now is just moving on over a little bit,
Boom.
and I'm in.
Yep.
Now,
And this
A
way
little
you
too
can
far
pan.
over, yeah.
now I'll scroll down to the bottom. See where it's right there in the middle.
Pan left.
And then but look here though. I scroll to the top, and it's over to the right.
Yeah.
So you would use your tilt. So now I'm centered all the way down, front to bottom. So I'm off. I'm not really perfectly on it, but I'm close
Not
enough.
too much.
Right there. Now in an elite meet or a pro meet, you need to get it as close to the inside as possible. Okay. I know it's 1/100,000th of a second. The higher resolutions are even more than that. But you know, for a pro meet, that could make a difference. So, and it's good. The good and bad is about that. The good is it's going to be more accurate. The bad thing is if it's a windy day, it's going to blow it on and off of it. So that's the only downside to it. That's why you kind of like in the middle for high school meets because it doesn't matter because it's moving so fast. Okay, so that's perfect. Now I'm gonna switch from 2D to computer. Okay. Now I'm gonna show what I'm gonna do here. I'm zoomed way out too much. So what I want to do right now is, and here's the thing. This is lane 1. You do not have to see all of lane 1. You need to have, all you want to see is a sliver of lane 1. I'm going to show what that looks like. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in. And see how that's lane 1 now?
Yeah.
So I'll start right there. See the cursor. I ain't know why you're TV. Then we'll move my
I made my cursor like that.
3, 5, 6. I'm gonna zoom out so I can see everything. When it starts doing slow like that, just hit cut off and cut back on. It'll speed back up. So okay, that's 8. Right there. That's 7. Wait a minute. This ain't right. There we go. 6, 5, 4. Maybe I wasn't in lane 2. Bring the. Hold on a second. Let me zoom out. Bring the head of the camera down for me. Be the back left button. Back left knob.
This one right here, right?
No, back
Back
left.
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 That's up and down.
Yeah, bring it down. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Stop. All right, go through lane 1 for me.
That man said back left. He went straight to the right.
Brian, I'm gonna need to get those that autofocus words
Okay.
again because I didn't have the
All right.
video on.
All right.
That was control,
Bring the head of the
Control
camera
something.
down more.
Yeah.
control off, shift, and then you press
Keep
the
coming, keep coming.
Okay.
Stop. Okay, go in lane 8. Y'all listen to what I'm doing here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go through lane 8.
Yeah, I normally have some. I walk through 1 to 8. Yeah. Feel like he jumped over there.
Now he doesn't meet the height requirement that I need, so. All right, thank you. All right, but that's pretty good there. All right, come on back.
Okay.
So now I know I'm good there. So now I'm gonna line my lanes up. Why would you just show a sliver of just lane 1?
I was gonna ask that, but I was ready.
Because you're really only timing the top of them. You're timing the.
reasons.
The torso.
The torso,
I know
yeah.
When I see their feet down here up to their knees, I know that's lane 1.
Yeah.
But that's not why I'm doing it. Because ideally, I would love to see all the lanes. I'm doing it so I can zoom in so that my
So you
lane
can see
8,
eight.
7, and 6 are bigger.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
not
I was about
smaller.
to say that because sometimes
It
Some
makes them
presses.
look really, really
So
small.
look here, you can barely see my lane 1 right there. See that little
Yeah.
black line right there? I know that from here down is lane 1. I don't have to worry about it. And so now lane 8, 7, and 6 will be a little bit bigger so that I
Yeah.
can see them better when they cross the finish line. Okay, so once I do that, okay, so now so let's back up and rewind here. So came out, set everything up. Step 2, mount my laptops. Okay. Step 3, got my camera out, put it on the tripod, loaded my camera. All right. Step 4, loaded that camera. Okay. And then I went and made sure that my focus was good. Somebody stands in lane 1. Make sure I got a good focus. Everything's lined up right there. All right, then I'm good there. Then I go to my main camera, and I'm on 2D. I love. Oh, don't you just love the 2D? Oh, it's so nice. I'm on the line. I'm good to go. So I undo that one. I go to the computer generated one, and I start messing with zooming in, getting my line to the sliver right there. Make sure I'm not cutting her head off. You may have to play around with it up and down, zoom in and out a little bit till you get it to where you want it. Okay. Now the next thing I do, I go to my blue eye. Okay. I go to setup.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah.
Can you go back to where you had the go back to the eye,
The
the eye, right here.
Yeah.
Where should that be on pixel depth?
I'm gonna go through every tab.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go through every tab. So I'm gonna go setup. Okay. Now y'all know what orientation means, right?
Yeah, left.
So 9 times out of 10, if you're here, you're gonna go from right. Here's how you do it. It needs from right to left. If I'm reversing, it's from left to check right. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And if you reverse it, you got to click reverse lane order, or these lanes will be upside down. So I have 8. So right now I don't have it. That's which way I want it. But if I go to right, I've got to click reverse lane order so that my lanes aren't backwards. Okay. All right.
And that's what you fixed the first time. Yeah.
Just make sure you're identifying by lane. If it's cross country, you click ID. Or if you're in a club meet and all the numbers are falling off, you can click over to ID and just read their bib numbers when they cross the finish line. It just takes longer. Yeah. But everything's checked here. Everything looks good. Don't mess with any of this stuff. It's all good. I'm gonna go to parameters. That's a good question. It's based on the camera. That's a links question. I see you're on 32K. You can go up to 250. I know up to 256, and you'll be fine too. I've never used 2 million. So right now you're on 32, and it looks.
You know that's your camera.
I'm sorry. Well, it's my camera, but
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
but-
That's the default is 32K.
Cause I put mine. I think I put mine on the 256K.
256K. So yeah, it's just that's going to give you a better picture.
Okay.
All that does is so if you have time to play, you can play around with it. Click it to you got it on 32. Have somebody run through, see what it looks like. Then if you're playing around, put it on 256. Have somebody run through and just see if it gives you a significant difference. That would be my answer to you. I don't want to know.
That's yours. Just kind of set in default where it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never messed with it because I'm off the camera.
Okay.
Okay, this is very important.
Most of
This
the
is
dark.
very important.
Unless you get it
listening
try to
to
get it
him,
from
though.
another angle.
See if
Okay, gain
Try
method.
to do it from this side.
Carson, see if
Do
that
y'all,
looks
do y'all know
better.
what automatic gain means?
That's the light kind of dark.
So the light, the light that's automatically.
I'm gonna
Automatic
teach
light.
you. I'm gonna make you look like a genius at night. All right.
Ooh, that we
Unless
should-
you have
yeah.
unless you have boost that boost lux or lux boost, which I don't. This is a cheap camera.
I got Lux Boost on mine.
During the day, you're on AGC. Make sure that auto iris is not checked.
You said during the day?
During the day, you're
Okay.
on AGC.
Yes.
If you click auto iris and you go to brighten it up,
It's gonna come again over
it
back.
tends to go back.
Back
It
to
tends,
it.
you got to continue to get it. It doesn't want to stick.
Right.
And it's automatically auto trying to determine, is it cloudy, is it not cloudy, is it cloudy, is it not cloudy. So what could happen is all of a sudden the gun goes off and a cloud pops up. It just gets so dark you can't even see the picture. Okay. So I don't like auto iris. This is my personal preference. I want to have control of my aperture. So I'm constantly checking my brightness. Now if it's a cloudy day where it's been cloudy and all of a sudden the sun pops out, you got to be quick. You got to go in there and bump it up real quick, and I'll show you how to do that real quick. Now, while you're in AGC, go ahead and put your maximum gain to at least 225.
Max gain, at least 225.
Okay? Because once you go to manual, you can't change this. It's got to be done in AGC. All right? Your maximum gain, at least 225. So let's say it's hitting 7 o'clock. The lighting sucks. You ever had that yet?
Yeah.
And so what you do now is you go to manual, and then you can manually type up to 225 in this gain right here. I can go here and put whatever I want.
So okay. So in the AGC, you're gonna keep it at 225.
Yeah, I just go ahead and set it now. While I always keep mine at 225,
Right.
And that's during the day.
During the day.
and it will stay there.
But it'll stay until you change the manual.
But what I'm saying is, if you don't do it right there, say if I put 100,
We got maximum gain on there.
okay. So then now watch.
I want to see the difference.
So now it's 100. But when I click on manual, see how that grays out?
Yeah, it's still
I
100.
can't get above 100.
Okay,
during the
gotcha.
race.
Gotcha.
So during AGCs where you set that, I set mine at 225. Now you're going to reach a point of no return, and what I mean by that is some lights has still have halogens.
Mm-hmm.
So it's literally picking up the lights flickering. Okay, the higher the gain you go, the more it's going to pick that up because you're brightening it up. And all of a sudden, when you hit capture, it's just going to start showing one long capture.
That's why it does that.
Yes.
I was like, damn, because when you go up, it's just like it just keeps capturing. Like, why the hell does that keep capturing?
Because it's capturing the lights.
Yeah, I thought a bug
That
had.
just scared me.
I'm in the middle of right
I
now.
thought a bug was
So that was
on
worth
him
the
or
trip,
something.
wasn't it?
Yeah, that is so because I was like, why does this thing it just keeps capturing? It
Okay,
just
yeah,
keeps
I've had-
going.
'cause I've had that
And I didn't know. Stop that, Brian. I see you. Thank you.
But a lot of that issue is not you.
So-
That's the lights. In
So
the
it's a
stadium.
light. So a lot of times when it's dark and you go up, you take your gain up, and you open the capture, it keeps capturing. It won't stop.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's
And I'm-
capturing the lights.
And I'm trying to figure out. I've been trying to figure out why it's capturing when it's dark.
So
But that-
so you may
stop
need
that.
you'll hit a certain point where if it starts doing that, you need to bring it down.
You gotta
to
bring your
210
gain.
or
Okay.
209.
You gotta bring
or
your
208,
gain. Yeah.
Till you get to a point where it's not doing that. It may make the picture be a little bit darker, but at least you got a picture.
Shit, sometimes I ain't had no picture.
I hate those.
I hate that shit. I gotta bring it down. Shit, I
Okay,
don't
so
know
that's
picture.
parameters.
Okay.
All right, inputs. If you're using a wireless start, it has to be on open. Okay. If you're using a wired start, it needs to be closed.
You know that? We'll write that
Put
down
that
so I
down.
can- Right.
Wired start.
Wired
That's the
start,
cable.
The cable.
the cable.
You know what I'm saying?
You won't get a start.
rarely use it. but-
And
That's closed.
the sensors are different.
yeah, sensors are
The
different.
wireless sensors are red. The wired sensors are like a white-looking silver color. Okay.
So wired is closed, wireless is open.
Yes. You want to make sure that your photo eyes is set to internal. And the only reason for that is if you have a scoreboard, if it's not set, if it's on external A or B and they cross the line, the time won't stop. It'll keep running.
Photo eyes internal.
So you want the photo eyes internal, so it's stopping in the camera. Externals are used if you're using photo cells. Now, y'all know what a photo cell is for,
Yeah, we have them. We never used them.
but I want to tell them why though.
Okay.
Okay, if you look at the World Championships, you're probably going to see something standing at hip level on each side of the track. I don't know what's that company out of Europe?
You talking about Seiko?
Not
Oh,
Seiko.
yeah.
Yeah, Seiko. They may have something different, but you set a photo cell on each side of the track at waist high, and it will go beep. It will kind of beep, and when you start bringing it across with a laser beam, eventually it's going to catch on to this laser beam. It's going to beep, beep, beep. You got to get it where it's not beeping. Okay. So what that means is when they cross the line, okay, it's not going to read their hand. The camera's going to read the photo cell at torso level. So it's more it's more accurate.
It's more accurate.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
why that's what photo cells are for.
Okay.
Oh wow. Now
Okay.
you don't use those.
No.
Okay.
If I do it, I have them, but if I may do it for an elite meet. And the only reason I'm doing it is not to make it more accurate. It's just to make the video board more accurate. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's not that it's going to make it any more accurate because you're still going to read the picture.
Right.
It's just that it's making it where it's stopping more at their torso level than it is.
Yeah,
catching
okay.
any
Anything
movement.
else? Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. But keep it on internal. All right, radio links. This is your wireless start. This is camera back. Okay. If you're using the black box, you click connection box.
We
Okay.
use the radio port.
Or radio links port if you
I've
take
had to
that little
use my
connection
port
off.
sometime, yeah.
All right, so make sure that's done if you're using different cameras. And then you click start sensor, and that's it. Okay, capture on automatic, not manual. I mean, you'll know if it's on manual because when you try to kick capture, it's
Yeah,
going to
it
It's
say.
automatic. Yeah. as
So
soon
it's
as I press
automatic.
line, it-
And normally, if everything that you have together, nothing's changed, it will stay that way. But me personally, once I'm set up, I just real quickly go through and just look. That way I have peace of mind.
No.
But I do it I make a habit of doing it. It's just a good habit to do.
Okay.
Even though it's saved, it only takes 20 seconds.
Well, I do after I update my computers, but I think that's like the only time I go through the settings. Because sometimes when I update the computers, it knocks out some of the settings.
And well, it's not the computer. The settings are it's links settings, and
Yeah.
now if something happens with finished links, then yes, it will revert back. But like I said, if I had these set and I took that camera down, and I put another one up there that say may have been used for the reverse 200.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
When I go look, it's gonna read those camera settings in finish links. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So you have to go back.
So you have to go back and check. So it's not really about finish links as much as that camera set correctly.
Sometimes our settings just fall out.
That's a links issue.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
yeah,
a links
yeah.
issue. And if it's happening a lot, I'll go make sure I have the most up-to-date version of finish links
Okay.
and just
well, yeah.
reload it with all my numbers here.
Okay.
Good thing to do, guys, is go right here to help, go to about, and take a picture of this. It has all your settings for your serial number, your automatic capture, your lap time, your radio links, so that if you do have to go reload finish links again, say it got corrupt, you have a picture of this because it's going to ask you for these numbers.
Bye bye.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Bye bye.
They have. I've sent that to them. They have that in a separate
Okay,
like
good.
an email. So if they need to revert back to that, they can
All
do
right,
that.
good. That's it. So now I'm ready to run. All right, I'm ready to run. Next step.
So,
While I'm doing this, normally my high-tech operator is over here. So I open up high-tech. Now it's going to get to some high-tech stuff.